Imagine, if you will, a young person with dreams bigger than themselves, standing on the precipice of making a life-altering decision. This person, let's call them Alex, had faced one setback after another. They had a vision, a dream they were tirelessly working towards, but life, as it often does, threw curveball after curveball their way. Just when Alex thought they had a clear path forward, another obstacle emerged, seemingly more insurmountable than the last. Now, most people might think this is where Alex's story ends, succumbing to the pressure, giving up on their dream. But what if I told you it was just the beginning? What if I told you that despite the setbacks, the heartaches, and the countless times Alex was knocked down, they chose to press on? You see, Alex understood something very crucial about life. It's not the absence of obstacles that defines our path, but our response to them. This brings us to the heart of our discussion today. The sheer, unyielding power of perseverance. Life, my friends, is a series of challenges, obstacles, and setbacks. It's not a question of if they will come, but when and when they do. How will you respond? Will you let them define you, or will you, like Alex, choose to press on? Think back to a moment in your own life when you were faced with a challenge that seemed insurmountable. Remember the feelings of despair, the moments of doubt. What did you do? Did you give up, or did you find within yourself the strength to press on? The truth is, each one of us has an Alex within us. Each one of us has faced moments where the easier choice would have been to give up. Yet here we are. You're here because you chose to press on, to face your obstacles head on. But how do we cultivate this resilience, this ability to keep moving forward, no matter what life throws our way? Today, I want to share with you the principles that not only helped Alex, but have helped countless individuals around the world overcome their obstacles and achieve their dreams. These are the principles that can turn your biggest challenges into your greatest victory. And I ask you to keep an open mind. Reflect on your own challenges, your own moments of doubt, and consider how applying these principles can change not just your approach to obstacles, but your entire life's trajectory. Not just as a speaker and an audience, but as fellow travelers on life's winding path, supporting and uplifting each other every step of the way. Together, we'll uncover the secrets to turning our trials into triumphs and our hardships into stepping stones for success. Perseverance, a word we often hear but don't fully grasp its power until we're in the thick of our battles, trying to reach our goals. Think of perseverance as the inner flame that keeps burning even when the night is at its darkest. It's what makes the difference between dreams realized and dreams deferred. Talk about people who've embodied perseverance. Those who've etched their names in the annals of history, not because they never faced challenges, but because they refused to be defined by them. Consider Thomas Edison, who faced 10,000 failures before inventing the light bulb. Each failure brought him closer to success because he never saw these setbacks as reasons to give up, but as steps on the path to innovation. Or think of Abraham Lincoln, who faced defeat after defeat in his political life, only to become one of the most revered presidents of the United States. His story teaches us that failure is not the end, but an opportunity to grow stronger and more resilient. The psychological impact of choosing to move forward in the face of adversity is profound. When you decide to keep going, you're not just pushing past external obstacles. You're battling the internal naysayers telling you it's impossible. The moment you decide not to give up, you shift your mindset from one of defeat to one of potential and possibilities. This shift doesn't just help you overcome the current challenge. It transforms how you approach life's inevitable hurdles. Now pause for a moment and ask yourself, what could I achieve if I decided never to give up? Imagine the possibilities that could unfold before you if you chose to persevere, to keep that inner flame burning brightly, no matter how strong the winds of adversity blow. Perseverance is not about blindly pushing forward. It's about recognizing when to pivot, when to rest, and when to seek guidance. It's about learning from each setback and using that knowledge to build a stronger foundation for your dreams. So, as we navigate the complexities of our personal and professional lives, remember the power of perseverance. Remember that the difference between success and failure often comes down to who decides to keep going, who chooses to ignite their inner flame of perseverance, even when the odds seem stacked against them. Challenge ourselves to embody perseverance in our daily lives. Be the person who looks at challenges as opportunities, who sees failures as lessons, and who knows that the only true defeat comes from giving up. Commit to never giving up on our dreams, to pushing through the barriers, and to achieving the greatness we're all capable of. Remember, the only limit to what we can achieve lies in our willingness to persevere, to keep going no matter what happens. In our journey, it's natural to encounter obstacles. These are not barriers designed to stop us, but rather stepping stones to greater success. Every hurdle we face is an opportunity in disguise, waiting to be uncovered. This perspective shift is crucial for transforming our challenges into our victories. Think about the common hurdles we face. Personal doubt whispers in our ear, telling us we're not good enough or that our dreams are too far-fetched. External criticism, often from those we respect or care about, can dampen our spirit and derail our progress. Unforeseen circumstances, like a sudden job loss or a global event, can throw our plans into disarray. These challenges, while daunting, are not the end of our story, but the beginning of a new chapter. How, then, do we turn these obstacles into opportunities? The first step is to embrace them. Instead of asking, why me? We should ask, what can this teach me? This simple question shifts our mindset from one of victimhood to one of growth and resilience. When faced with personal doubt, the strategy is to build self-efficacy. Set small, achievable goals for yourself. Each time you accomplish one, you chip away at the wall of doubt, brick by brick. Celebrate these victories, no matter how small. They are proof of your capability and progress. Dealing with external criticism requires a balance of openness and self-assurance. Listen to what others have to say, but filter it through your own judgment. Constructive criticism can be a valuable tool for growth, but it's important to remain steadfast in your vision. Remember, the most successful people in history were often misunderstood or underestimated by their contemporaries. As for unforeseen circumstances, flexibility is key. Adapt your plans, but keep your eyes on the ultimate goal. Every setback is a lesson in disguise, teaching us to be more resilient, resourceful, and adaptable. Embrace change as an inevitable part of growth. Now consider this thought-provoking question. How can your biggest challenge today become your biggest victory tomorrow? Imagine looking back a year from now, having turned today's obstacle into a stepping stone for your success. What steps did you take? How did you transform this challenge into an opportunity? Remember, the size of your success is determined by the size of your belief. See obstacles not as dead ends, but as detours on the road to success. Embrace each challenge as an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Approach our obstacles with a new perspective. See them as the gifts that they are, opportunities to prove our mettle, to refine our strategies, and to come out on the other side not just as survivors, but as victors. The path to success is paved with obstacles, but with perseverance, resilience, and a shift in perspective, there's no limit to what we can achieve. The third role of a positive mindset cannot be overstated. It's the beacon that guides us through the stormiest of seas, the light that illuminates our darkest moments. The importance of maintaining a positive outlook in the face of difficulty is akin to keeping our ship steady and on course, no matter how violent the waves may be. Cultivating positivity is not merely about seeing the glass as half full. It's about understanding that even the empty half is an opportunity to fill it with something new and potentially better. How then do we foster this mindset? Let's start with gratitude practices. Begin each day by reflecting on what you are thankful for. It could be as simple as a sunny day, a good cup of coffee, or the smile of a loved one. This practice shifts our focus from what we lack to what we possess, enriching our lives with a sense of abundance. Positive affirmations are another powerful tool. Statements like I am capable, I am resilient, and I am worthy of success can transform our self-perception and our reality. By affirming our value and our potential, we set the foundation for incredible growth and achievement. Surrounding ourselves with positive influences is crucial. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose to be around those who uplift you, who see the greatness within you, even when you might not see it yourself. These individuals not only inspire us, but also challenge us to be our best selves. Now let's turn our attention to stories of transformation of individuals who, by changing their attitudes, change their circumstances. Consider the story of a young artist who faced rejection after rejection. Each no could have been a reason to give up, but instead, she chose to see each rejection as a sign that she was one step closer to a yes. Today, her art is celebrated worldwide, a testament to the power of a positive mindset. Or think about the entrepreneur who, after a failed business venture, decided to view the failure not as a setback, but as a learning opportunity. This shift in perspective led him to start a new venture, applying the lessons he learned from his failure. His company is now thriving, proof that a positive attitude can turn even the bitterest defeat into a sweet victory. This brings us to a thought-provoking question. What negative views do you hold that could be transformed into positive action? Imagine the possibilities that could unfold if you decided to view every challenge as an opportunity to learn. Consider how your life might change if you replace self-doubt with self-belief. The power of a positive mindset is not just about feeling good. It's about creating a reality that reflects our highest aspirations. It's about turning our can'ts into cans and our dreams into plans. By choosing positivity, we not only enhance our own lives, but also inspire those around us to do the same. Commit to fostering a positive mindset. Embrace gratitude. Affirm our worth. Surround ourselves with positivity and transform our challenges into opportunities. Remember, the only limits that truly exist are those we place upon ourselves. With a positive mindset, there are no limits to what we can achieve. Resilience is the very backbone of perseverance, the invisible force that enables us to keep moving forward, no matter what challenges or setbacks we encounter. It's the grit and determination that turns adversity into advantage, the quiet strength that transforms defeat into victory. Building resilience isn't just about bouncing back. It's about bouncing forward. It's about using every experience, good or bad, as a stepping stone towards your goals. One of the most powerful techniques for building resilience is embracing failure as a learning opportunity. Each time we stumble, we're presented with a unique chance to gather insights, to refine our strategies, and to come back stronger. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the success journey. Setting and adjusting goals is another crucial aspect of developing resilience. Goals give us direction, but the ability to adapt and modify those goals in response to changing circumstances is what keeps us on the path to achieve. It's like navigating through unknown waters. We may have to change our course, but our destination remains the same. Seeking support from mentors and peers is equally important. No one achieves greatness in isolation. The guidance, encouragement, and wisdom of those who have walked the path before us can be a tremendous source of strength and resilience. Similarly, the support of our peers who are journeying alongside us provides comfort and camaraderie that can lighten even the heaviest of loads. Now, I invite you to reflect on your own experiences where resilience led to unexpected outcomes. Think about a time when you were faced with a challenge that seemed insurmountable, yet you persevered. What did you learn? How did that experience change your approach to future challenges? Let me share a thought-provoking question. Recall a moment of failure that paved the way for a later success. How did that experience shape you? Perhaps it was a failed project that taught you invaluable lessons about teamwork and planning. or maybe a rejection that pushed you to refine your skills and come back stronger. Whatever it is, that moment of failure was a crucial point in your journey, a turning point that set you on the path to where you are today. Building resilience is not a one-time task. It's a continuous process of growth and learning. It requires us to face our fears, to step out of our comfort zones, and to embrace the unknown with open arms. It asks us to see beyond the immediate setback and to focus on the bigger picture, on the endless possibilities that lie ahead. Commit to building our resilience every day. View every challenge as an opportunity to learn and grow, to set and adjust our goals as needed, and to seek and offer support to those around us. Remember, resilience is not just about surviving. It's about living our lives with purpose, passion, and perseverance, no matter what comes our way. Together, embrace the journey of building resilience, knowing that with each step we take, we're not just moving closer to our goals. We're also becoming stronger, wiser, and more capable of facing whatever the future holds. Let's remind ourselves that the true measure of our success is not just in the achievements we accumulate, but in the obstacles we overcome and the resilience we build along the way. When faced with adversity, the natural response for many of us is to freeze, to become overwhelmed by the magnitude of the challenge at hand. However, the key to moving forward, to transforming these obstacles into stepping stones, lies in taking action. But not just any action. Deliberate, purposeful, and consistent action. The starting point for any journey of transformation begins with setting clear, measurable goals. It's like plotting a course on a map. You need to know your destination before you can chart the best route to get there. Your goals should be specific enough to provide direction, yet flexible enough to allow for the unexpected twists and turns that life inevitably throws our way. Once you have these goals in place, the next step is to break them down into actionable steps. This is where many of us falter, not because we lack the desire or the determination, but because the gap between where we are and where we want to be seems insurmountably wide. However, when we break down our goals into smaller, manageable tasks, what once seemed impossible becomes achievable. Each task completed is a small victory, a step closer to our ultimate goal. This brings us to the commitment to taking at least one small step each day towards your larger goal. It's about building momentum, one day at a time. Even on days when progress seems slow or non-existent, the act of moving forward, however slight, keeps the flame of progress alight. It's the compound effect in action. Small daily actions lead to significant, long-term results. Now, I pose to you a thought-provoking question. What's one step you can take today that you've been putting off? Is it making that phone call you've been dreading? Is it starting on the project you've been procrastinating on? Whatever it is, commit to taking that step today. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. It's remarkable how taking even the smallest action can begin to shift our mindset from one of paralysis to one of empowerment. In taking action, it's also important to anticipate setbacks. They are not signs of failure, but rather part of the process of achievement. When faced with a setback, take a moment to reassess, adjust your plan if necessary, and then press on with renewed determination. Remember, the journey towards any worthwhile goal is rarely a straight line. It's full of detours, roadblocks, and unexpected challenges. However, it's not the presence of these obstacles that determines our success, but our response to them. Not just dream about the lives we want to lead. Take the actions necessary to make those dreams a reality. Let's set our goals, break them down into actionable steps, and commit to taking daily action towards achieving them. Build the resilience to bounce back from setbacks and the flexibility to adjust our plans as. Remember that every great achievement begins with the decision to try. To move forward in the face of adversity is to embrace the possibility of what could be rather than being constrained by what is. It's to understand that the power to change our circumstances lies not in waiting for the perfect moment, but in taking action, however small, at every opportunity. Take a moment to reflect on the journey we've embarked upon today. We've acknowledged the inevitability of obstacles in our path, the transformative power of a positive mindset, the essential process of building resilience, and the undeniable importance of taking action. Consider the story of a small seed that finds itself buried deep under the soil. To the seed, the weight of the earth above might seem like an insurmountable obstacle. Driven by an innate desire to reach the sunlight, this tiny seed doesn't possess the strength to move the earth in one grand gesture. Instead, it grows bit by bit, day by day, facing resistance, breaking through barriers, and overcoming challenges until one day it breaks through the surface into the sunlight. This seed, once buried and seemingly defeated by its circumstances, transforms into a strong, resilient tree, standing tall and proud. This story is a metaphor for our own lives. Like the seed, we too face obstacles that seem to bury us, challenges that appear to block our path to the sunlight. But it is in these moments that our true strength is forged, by maintaining a positive mindset, by building our resilience, and by taking action, no matter how small, we can overcome the barriers that stand in our way. Now, I encourage you to apply these principles to your own life. Start with a single step. One small action towards your goal. Embrace the challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Surround yourself with positivity. Seek out mentors and peers who uplift you. And remember, every day is a chance to move closer to your dream. As we part ways, I leave you with one final thought-provoking question. Imagine where you could be a year from now if you refuse to let challenges stop you. What does that future look like? Picture it, believe in it, and then take the steps to make it a reality. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Let that step be your commitment today to move forward, to grow, and to achieve the success you've always dreamed of. The path may not be easy, but the destination is worth every challenge, every setback, and every moment of doubt. As you go forward, carry with you the knowledge that within you lies the strength, the resilience, and the power to change your life. The only question that remains is, what will you do with that power?